Hi everybody! In this second video of my 4-part video series on my journey to find a true spiritual path, I would like to tell you a story of another experience I had during this search, which eventually led to me deciding that the Summit Lighthouse was what I was looking for. And I couldn't tell you exactly what I was looking for, except that I was looking for the truth. It was a deep feeling within, a feeling that there was something more out there that I needed to find. A restless sensation, if you will. Alright, let's get started. Today I'll be speaking about an example from the same author who I mentioned in my last video. She claims to channel what she calls Ascended Masters and has a series of books and teachings about what they have to say. She describes vividly in her books how these beings come to her and how she can see and hear them, as if they were ordinary people standing before her. She usually describes the background these beings stand in, for example, streaming light, clouds, a circle of angels. She hears noises like trumpets. It all really sounds like the beings she's in contact with are really in heaven. These conversations are described as like having a FaceTime chat with your friend. Now, I don't doubt for 1 second that she's telling the truth about what she experiences. I personally believe that she is really telling the truth about communing with beings. The only trick though is, and it is a very important piece of the puzzle, these are not the Ascended Masters. Rather, they are psychic imposters of the true Masters. Why would I say that? What evidence could I possibly have that she is not in contact with the true Ascended Masters? Let's take a look at the passage of one of the author's books. She describes speaking to two beings, and one of these beings she describes as leaning on a staff. The way she describes his physical behavior reminds me of a human being. You know, like leaning from one side to another while talking to her. The other being she talked to asked her if she minded him sitting down. I remember thinking, why would an Ascended Master, a being who basically lives in heaven, who can do marvelous things like levitating, time traveling, precipitating, thought reading, who could do whatever he wishes to within the confines of God's laws, why would such a being ask to sit down? Ascended Masters don't get tired. Or have you ever heard of or seen an angel asking to sit down because he got tired? Those are heavenly beings, they don't get tired. I hope this little story can assist you in your spiritual search for truth. I encourage you once more to pay attention to what you are reading and viewing. Always question and question. Ask God for guidance in finding the truth. Ask from the depth of your being your own true heart. In my next video coming up in 3 days, I would like to talk to you about yet another example of something that didn't add up to me that I would like to share with you. It is about smoking and drinking. Stay tuned!